Okay, this is Ringwalk Media in association with Red Lion Specialist Cars, Highland Whiskey Clan, one-to-one boxing gyms, and the Box Man. Here we are, Jimmy Harrington, legend. It's Doncaster Football Club. I mean, a big show for you. You've got a few people on today.
Yeah, it's not my first rodeo here at Doncaster Rovers. If you know your history, Jamie McDonald, 12 years ago, down there, won the IBF world title. Proud to be back now. Jamie's coming to see me this evening on a little bit of a special ring walk for me.
Nice.
With Lewis Booth. So thank you, Jamie, for that, my mate.
Well, that sounds nice, mate. A little bit of a reunion of one of the three world champions, mate.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Jamie, Gavin, me go way back, and as I said, we're reliving a bit of history from 12 years ago. I don't think that many people can say they've done it twice, but yeah, I can.
You can indeed. They're testing the stadium here ahead of the show. GBM have done a really good job, haven't they, this week?
Yeah, my very good friend Dave Kolakovic, who I've known for many, many years, is a silent part. He's behind the scenes, so thank you very much, Dave. Tucker Hamilton, he's a very good friend of mine as well, who's helping get the boys on this this card. Izzy Asif does a fantastic job. I've been waiting a while to get my boys on. I've had one of them on his last Sheffield card, so hopefully in the future, many more.
We're going to turn around because the ball's fallen over. And
it might be the only thing I can ever drop, and I didn't touch it.
It wasn't Jimmy's fault, honestly. Now, listen, tell us about the lads you've got boxing tonight. You've got a couple of great lads on there, haven't you?
Opening the card with Jamie Mellors, boxing Cameron Kyle, local derby, very good fight. I've known the opponent's family for time. I asked for that fight. I phoned Izzy and Mitchell up, and I made that fight. It's a step up for Jamie, and I want step ups on my boys. I don't want them in tomato can fights. They've got to fight. If they can fight, they can fight. If they can't, go do another thing. Go play snooker or something.
You've always been like that, though, with your lads, haven't you?
Yeah.
And it's good to see that a lot more people in the industry are starting to go back to that now, you know.
You've got to do. There's, I said on another interview, everybody's money's tight, the pound note's tight. They want to spend their hard-earned money, really be entertained at these shows, and tonight they're going to be entertained. It's an 11-fight card, fantastic fights from top to bottom, and I'm really looking forward to it as a boxing fan myself as well.
Well, we always love watching your fighters because they always sort of know what they're doing and they come to have a go most of the time.
Yeah.
Tell us about the second lad that you've got on.
Yeah, Lewis Booth, Lewis Too Smooth Booth. Boxing,
he is smooth as well, isn't he?
Boxing Joe Hayden. Lewis has got a fantastic pedigree. He's been boxing, rephrase that, Jimmy. He's been fighting since he was 5 years old.
Yeah.
He started boxing at 9 at Doncaster Plant, which is a famous club in Doncaster that's produced Reese Mould, Max Hughes, Jimmy Joe Flint.
All of the lads that are on tonight.
Yeah, they've produced from that. Who's on the card? There were another. Can't think. But Paul Harrison does a fantastic job. Get on really well with Paul. I had Jimmy from Paul many years ago. He boxed for me at his latter stage of his amateur career and turned over with me. So I think I had Jimmy's first 9 fights. But back to Lewis, it's going to be a good fight, that.
It is. I mean, Joe Hayden, what is he, 17-0, trained by Dave as well?
Yeah.
Dave Allen.
Is it a false record? I don't know. I've looked at some of his bouts. He hasn't been tested yet. Tonight's a test, and let's see if he comes through it. If he comes through it and beats Lewis, 100%, I will be the first one who walks over that ring, shakes that man's hand and says, "Well done, Joe. I will follow your career."
Well, I'll tell you what, mate, we're looking forward to this. It's always fun when you're around, mate, and we know that we're going to get some proper boxing, don't we? So
sorry, I couldn't hear that for the PA system.
Right. How dare he get ready for a show with thousands of people? I mean, he's at it again.
He's having a
No, I was going to say, every time you have a fighter on the card, we always have good boxing, and that's what I like about your guys. They know what they're doing. You instill that old school kind of boxing ethic, don't you?
Yeah, of course I do. That's why I was trained. I come into boxing late. I come from a rugby background, and then I had bowel cancer, and my ambition in life was to box. So that's what I achieved. After having cancer, I only had 2 professional fights because the board took my licence off me.
Naughty people.
For unforeseen circumstances.
Well, listen, it's great to see you here and a big smile on your face. And
Trying. All we can do is try in this life.
well, that's it. Tell me about the other fights on the card. Which one are you particularly, apart from your lads, which one are you looking forward to?
Reese Mould, Louis Sylvester. I go way back with Reese.
Yeah.
I always said about Reese Mould, if they give world titles for a 4-rounder, Reese Mould would be a multi-belt holder. He's a fantastic kid over a short distance. He's coming into his long distance, don't get me wrong. He's got vast experience now. But honestly, over 4 rounds, he's electric. He used to be in my gymnasium. There's spars with Issac Lowe over the years. And wow, it comes up on memories from time to time. It gets to first 30 seconds and I'm screaming at the pair of them. They went at it hammer and tongue front bell and I'm like, whoa, what are we doing, you two clowns? You'll find it on Facebook or YouTube. It's legendary.
I think I've seen it a couple of times, actually.
And then I'm also looking forward to Jimmy Joe Flint. I'll always back young Jimmy, the young lion. I named him the young lion.
Did you? Why?
Yeah,
Why did you call him the young lion?
Because he looks like a lion, doesn't he? He's always looked like that. And he's young.
I guess he does.
It goes together, doesn't it? In the gym, they all got names. Thor got Thor. Lewis Too Smooth Boove already had Lewis Too Smooth Boove.
Yeah.
Chuck Norris got Chuck Norris, if you know Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
Who else we got in there? Big Jimmy Arty. We haven't come up with one for him yet. He debuts on the 13th of June on Casa Sane's show. We had the Phoenix, Brad Cousins. He had an unfortunate accident, so he's... I don't know if he's retired, but he's had to come away from the game for a little while. We had the Gorilla, Liam Hayes. So, yeah, we've had some names for them.
Had some names, mate. I mean, you like a name, don't you?
Listen, it's just that camaraderie in your gym, isn't it? Of course it is. It gets mundane, it gets boring. Boxing training and boxing teaching, or however you want to word it, is very simplistic. Hit him harder than he hits you, and hit him more than he hits you.
Yeah. Well, listen, talking of someone who hits hard and trains hard, Isaac, how is he, my friend?
He's very well, thank you. He's out and about with Tyson. I went up last Friday to see him. I've got a very close affiliation. He's my little brother. He's been loyal to me, and I'll always thank him for that. He came to meet me when he was 18. He's now 31. So I can't say any less about that young man. Now, if you're going
to see him again?
Of course I will. I'll see him next Friday. Now, you're going to ask if he boxes again?
Yeah,
I'm not too sure. I'd like him to retire like Greg's part. Come here, Greg. Greg's part of the team. We're just on about little Isaac.
Oh, Isaac?
Yeah, we
love Isaac.
Oh, no, we're not talking about Tyson. We're little Isaac. I've managed him for a couple of years now. Spencer is his advisor, Spencer Brown. And I think I'd like him to retire. What's your thoughts on that, Greg? Little Isaac.
Listen, he's been in some good fights, hasn't he?
Fantastic.
And he's tried to. He has mixed it at the top.
Yeah.
And I think
he's only been beat by world champions.
Exactly. He's come up short. And listen, he's made his money. He's doing good. He's got his own business.
Family.
Yeah. He's got another child. 2 kids now.
Yeah,
he's got
two boys. Yeah.
I think it's time to call it a day. Bless him. This has done his thing, hasn't he?
Time to give his knowledge to somebody else, mate.
Yeah, he gives fans good watching TV. So I think it might be one step too far now.
Yeah,
Listen, he'll always be in a good fight, Isaac. He'll always fight till death.
I don't think I've ever seen a boring fight. That's for sure.
What I'd say on it though, and he'll know I'll have his corner whenever. If he did choose to box again, I would 100% back him because somebody out there will jump in my shoes tomorrow and not look after his best interests at heart. They would do it for the pound note and just do it because it's Isaac Lowe. We would look after him like we do.
Like you have done for many years.
I think that's it. I think a lot of people, change trainers, do this, and it's like, I'm not going to name no names, but just throwing fighters back in for a few quid, it's like, we all know some fighters that shouldn't be probably fighting. They're doing the thing like it's crazy. They're going to end up with brain damage, 1,000,000%, and it's just like for a few quid. It's not good.
Like Greg mentioned, a few quid there. Some trainers. Why, Isaac? Did you pay me over these last 12 years?
I think you did.
Greg, you know the score, don't we, buddy? We are very close to him, so we know what's going on. We know what's not going on.
Well, I'm not going to ask you what's going on. I just want you to
puts us on a position where we don't want to
push over. Congratulations on a great career so far.
Yeah,
and the fact that he's got his smile back and he's out running and he's looking forward to maybe.
Anyone
that's a good thing for us.
Friday, so thank you, my good mate.
Yeah, don't ask me what's going on. I do know what's going on. I'm not telling no one.
So he knows more than me.
Well, listen, whatever happens, we wish him God bless.
Thank you very much. I will pass on your best.
Please do. And, we've never interviewed Tyson, and I'll tell you why. Everyone always wants something from him. We only ever want him to do well. So when he retires, we'll talk to him. Yeah. But until then, we just wish him the best and we enjoy what he gives us.
I wish there were a few more interviewees, journalists, publicists, however you describe yourself like that, because whenever Greg and me do ourselves, we could be talking about that packet of chewing gum.
Yeah.
The last question will be, how's Tyson Fury? And it's not fair to speak about a man's... whatever he's up to.
He's a man, innit?
Yeah, he's just a man.
He's a lot more than us, but...
Yeah, but listen...
It's not relative at the end of the day.
Listen, he still goes to the toilet, he still goes to bed on night, he still takes his kids to school, he still empties bins. He's just an average... You know him better than me, Greg, and I know him very well. He's just an average fella, isn't he? He's a great fella, but he's just an average... Yeah.
My wife watched that Netflix program, she went, wow, no wonder you get along with house like that.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's exactly what.
I'm like, really?
That's exactly what my Mrs. Kerry said to Paris, because Tyson being bipolar. Like 20 years down the line, I think Tyson's about 8, and we're as nutty as 2 barn doors.
Well, listen. What we do know is tonight we're going to get some good boxing because you've got a couple of lads out. There's going to be some good matches. You've got 4.
Yeah, I've got Lewis, Jamie, Badu, and Jake Smith. Jake Smith and Badu, I'm just doing a favour for their management team and training team. But obviously, Lewis and Jamie are my main 2.
Well, listen, let's look forward to what Lewis and Jamie do and the other guys. Jimmy, as always, mate, pleasure to speak to you. Lovely to see you with a smile on your face, as always. And we will look forward to what the results are this evening.
Thank you very much. And thanks for your time, Greg.
Thank you, Greg. Yeah, sorry, Greg. Forgot you there, Greg.